I'm here because my own mother broke the cycle of intergenerational poverty. She rode to school on horseback across the Sonoran Desert in northern Mexico so that she could eventually help pull her family into the middle class and create opportunities for her children. So you might wonder, what did I do with that opportunity? I've spent my career as a web developer, as a tech entrepreneur, more recently as a social enterprise developer, really focused on how can technology help solve some of the world's biggest challenges. And at Kiva, we're doing just that. So our mission is to connect people through lending to alleviate poverty. And the problem of poverty is massive scale. And if you're like most people, when you think about the statistics, nearly half the people on the planet live on less than $2 a day. You might be experiencing what social psychologists call compassion collapse, which is as the number of sufferers goes up, our ability to actually feel compassion and feel as individuals that we can affect change goes down. That's why at Kiva, we're really focused on how can we human scale the problem. And so as an individual, what can Bennett do to affect the GDP of Kenya? Very little. But if we zoom in the human scale of Jacqueline, change seems possible. And if enough of us pitch in to help enough Jacquelines, then we might really be able to make a difference. You guys hear that?
No.
The last Kiva loan was without dairy cow. So you may wonder, how do we connect people? How do we connect people to women like Jacqueline? The answer is through technology. You go to the website, kiva.org, you'll see she 100% repaid her loan. You go to kiva.org, you can discover borrowers like Jacqueline or thousands of other borrowers from around the world, including right here in the Bay Area. And you and 20 or 30 other people around the planet can make a loan to her in $25 increments. As the loan is repaid, you get updates. 99% of the time it is repaid. And if you're like 90% of Kiva users, you keep your money in the system and continue to relend it again and again. So far, over 1 million people have chosen to do this. Collectively, they've lent nearly $500 million to over 1 million borrowers in 73 countries. And 82% of those borrowers on Kiva to date have been women. We do this through a network of 200 field partners who actually vet and administer the loans on the ground in the countries where we operate. And we've been fortunate. We've seen continue to accelerate momentum over 8 years. We've got 50,000 people a day hitting the website. And although we've been called the hottest nonprofit on the planet by Forbes, and we've been a top 50 website by Time, we're not resting on our laurels. One of the things we've learned is that people don't think necessarily like banks. And so Kiva Capital is uniquely risk-tolerant and patient. So we're using that to fund innovations like solar lighting for off-grid households, flexible loans for farmers for post-harvest, long-term tuition loans for students where there's no government backing their student loans, and a mobile pilot that we're doing right now in Kenya where you can actually make a loan from the Kiva website directly to a borrower's mobile phone in Kenya. They can then take that phone into a gas station, hold their loan out of the till at 0%. And we're also doing that in the US through PayPal. Our board member, Reid Hoffman, is also encouraging us to innovate on in terms of movement building. So folks like you can actually allow first-time users to use Kiva for free. And with the payments coming back to you and we're seeing amazing results, ask me or my colleague Karen about that. In terms of donations to Kiva, for every dollar we spend operating the platform, we're generating a minimum of $8 from the community. So as our movement grows and as access to technology spreads, we're working towards a world where everyone, even in the most remote areas of the globe, has the opportunity to create opportunity for themselves or reach across the planet and help others. And so I hope you'll join us on that journey. Thank you.